What's this? Tears?
No.
Taylor.
It's just that I never thought I'd have this again.
Almost doesn't feel real, does it?
No, it does feel real. And it feels right. I guess that's why I'm crying.
You sure that's all it is?
What else?
You're not thinking about the time we've lost.
The past is the past.
You really feel that way?
Rich, we both did what we had to do, and it was painful. But we both learned from it. And we moved on, and we found each other again, and God, that's all that matters.
Amen to that. There are, although a few things I'd like to hang on to from the past.
Such as?
Virgin Islands. Our honeymoon. And the 2 years we spent in that very cute little house and back. We're gonna pick up exactly where we left off, Taylor.
Except it'll be even better.
If that's possible.
It is possible. It's already happening.
There you are.
James, isn't it wonderful?
You seem very happy.
What do you expect?
Well, I don't know what to think, quite frankly. I mean, one minute you told me that Reggie was going to propose to Brooke, and then the next you're on the runway accepting a ring. Do you mind telling me what on earth is going on?
Please, Stephanie, I'm begging you. Will you do it? Will you talk to Ridge for me?
You'd give anything to get him back?
Yes.
By that, I assume you mean the 51% controlling stock in Forrester.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
But if that's all that stood in the way,
Well, that stock is worth millions.
I'm well aware of that.
So you're saying you'd give it all up?
I'm saying nothing matters more to me than Ridge.
He means that much to you?
Yes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed.
Get up. Come on, get up.
I'm not gonna fight you, Ridge.
The hell you're not, Grant.
You wanna hit me? Fine, go ahead.
Oh, that's real noble. Real noble. What a hero.
I'm not a hero, I'm trying to be your friend.
Get the hell out of here.
Not until I make you understand.
Grant, I'm not interested in your excuses.
Good, because I'm not making any. I screwed up. You know it, I know it, and if you don't want to forgive me, that's fine. I'm not here looking for forgiveness. I'm here to stop you from making the biggest mistake you ever made in your life.
The biggest mistake of my life, Grant, was trusting you.
Look, you have every right to be mad at me, but I'm not gonna let you do this to Brooke.
She was just an innocent bystander, is that it?
Pretty much. It's the truth, Ridge.
I'm not listening to any more of this crap, Grant.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself, and I'm not gonna let you put Brooke through this.
She put you up to this, didn't she? What do you get if I take her back? What, a kiss? Maybe more?
Would you just knock it off?
Don't tell me what to do, Grant.
It was my idea to come here, Ridge. Brooke thinks I'm wasting my time.
She's right.
No, she's not. Because I'm not going to leave here till you get it through your thick skull that this was my fault, not hers. I fell in love with Brooke. I fell in love with her. I should have kept it to myself. But I thought you were losing interest. Now, I know that may sound like a bunch of bull. But at the time, it made sense. I mean, look at it. After 10 years, you weren't engaged, you weren't even married to her.
I was planning a proposal.
But I didn't know that. You didn't even have a commitment, and you seemed fine about it. We talked about it right here in this very office. Look, I was going to tell you about my feelings for Brooke, but she stopped me because she said I was wrong. She was in love with you, not me. Look, I didn't want to hear it, but believe you me, she made it clear. Now, Reggie, I'm not going to lie to you. When I heard you were going to propose to her, and you took the men's line out of the showing, I took it hard. I took it so hard that I went ballistic. That's why she came up to Big Bear, because she knew what I was going through. She wanted to help me out. And you know what? We talked a lot about you, her feelings for you. The woman adores you, Ridge. She practically glows when she talks about you. And she finally got through to me. And that's the moment I realized that you two belong together. And I think at that same moment, you might have lost sight of that.
You want me to go to Ridge and plead your case.
If you could just make him see what a terrible mistake he's making.
And how would you suggest that I do that?
Just tell him the truth. Tell him that I love him and that nothing ever happened between Grant and me.
I see, and convince him that he's just hurting himself and Taylor.
And don't forget the children.
I don't know that that would do any good.
Yes, it would. I'm sure it would.
You know, he's really angry with you.
I know. And if you told him to give me a second chance, he would listen to you.
And if he did, and if he forgave you?
I would be so grateful, Stephanie.
Yes, 51% grateful, right?
Will you do it? Will you talk to him?
Let's make a deal. She told you that Ridge saw Brooke kissing Grant.
Yes, and that's when Ridge realized that Stephanie was telling the truth. I mean, that they were involved. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't come by sooner, and I would have, but everything's been a whirlwind. I mean, I've been hearing from people that I haven't seen in years, and then people wanting interviews, and of course I've been spending time with Ridge, so.
What does he have to say?
About what?
About the situation, Taylor. About his feelings. His feelings for you, his feelings for Brooke.
He hasn't said anything.
Why not?
Because I haven't asked.
You didn't ask Ridge how he feels about you.
No,
Why not?
because I don't need to. James, why are you asking me all these questions? Aren't you happy for me?
Oh, yes, yes, of course I am.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. I mean, I thought at least you of all people would be a little more supportive. You know how long I've waited for this, how long I've wanted something like this to happen.
But yes, I do. I can also understand why you're not questioning this proposal. But you're dealing with a man who only a few days ago was planning to spend the rest of his life with another woman.
The wrong woman.
Okay, well, be that as it may, do you really think he's in the right frame of mind to commit to somebody else?
He says he is, and I believe him.
Do you? I mean, do you really?
Yes.
I don't think you do. That's why you're afraid to discuss it with him.
not afraid.
Yes, you are. Now, you've been dreaming for years of reuniting with Ridge, and now suddenly it happens. And what you're doing is you're holding on very, very tightly. Well, that is a natural instinct, but I think it's the wrong instinct.
Is it really that difficult for you to believe that he loves me?
No, it's not. Of course it's not. But I don't think he's given this proposal much thought. I mean, choosing the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with is a very important decision. But it has to be made for the right reasons. Not on an impulse or in the heat of the moment.
That is not what happened.
Are you sure about that?
James, do I have to remind you that Ridge and I were married before? We were very happily married, and we would have still been together if Brooke hadn't interfered, if she hadn't taken advantage of him when he was grieving, when he was upset and vulnerable because he thought...
Much as he is now.
What?
Upset and vulnerable as he is now. Don't you see that?
Are you finished?
I'd like to explain the kiss.
This is where you tell me it didn't mean anything?
No, it meant a lot. It meant goodbye, Ridge.
Why, because you realized she wasn't in love with you?
That's right.
But you were a hard sell, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Took a lot of convincing.
Yes, I was an idiot not to see it sooner.
No, Grant. You're a lot of things, but you weren't an idiot. You must have had some reason to believe she cared. What was it?
Nothing.
Come on, Grant. What'd she do? The way she looked at you. The way she touched you.
I said it was nothing.
Did she say something? Did she tell you she had feelings for you? That's it, isn't it? Answer me.
No.
You're lying.
What she said she meant as a friend.
Did she? She told you she loved you.
Let me explain that.
Just shut up, Grant. This was no harmless flirtation. No misunderstanding. It was an affair.
You've got it all wrong, Ridge.
I don't want to hear it. Just take your lies and your pathetic excuses and get the hell out of this building. You don't work here anymore.
A deal?
Well, isn't that what we're saying? My son for your shares in Forrester?
I wouldn't exactly put it that way.
Well, I don't think we have to quibble. I mean, how far do I have to take this?
What do you mean?
Well, when would you sign the shares over? After he forgave you, or maybe when he proposed to you again?
I wasn't really thinking in those terms, Stephanie.
Oh. Well, all right, how about after you were married? Would that be fair?
Stephanie.
No, I think maybe what we could do is, you know, when we have the minister, we could have 2 attorneys. That way, right after the marriage ceremony, we could just take care of everything all at once.
You never had any intention of helping me, did you?
What did you think?
You are such a cold, hard woman, Stephanie. I came in here asking, begging for your help.
No, you came in here to use me, because that's what you always do. You use people. You use yourself. You use your children. You'll use whatever is necessary to get what it is that you want. I don't think you understand something. It's not going to work this time, because Ridge has finally seen you for exactly what you are, a user.
You know I'm right, Taylor. And quite frankly, I'm surprised that you have to hear this from me. You're the one who's usually so careful about these things.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Careful and analytical. So busy worrying about doing what's right. And then we have Brooke, who sees what she wants and goes for it, and ethics be damned, and then she's the one who ended up with my husband.
Yes, well, I think it's Brooke's impulsive nature that got her in so much trouble this time.
James, I know that Ridge and I belong together. I'm positive of that. I mean, is it wrong just this one time for me to trust in that love?
No, but trusting in that love is believing that it will still be there if you give him time to think. Talk to him, Taylor. I mean, if he proposed to you for the right reasons, you will know it. If it was for the wrong reasons, don't you think it's best that you find that out now?
What'd you just say?
You heard me. You're fired.
You can't do that.
I just did, Grant.
But my work has nothing to do with this,
You
Ridge.
used your position to stab me in the back.
I've been telling you all along that nothing happened.
And
Get
why-
it through your skull.
Why is that, Grant? Because of your honor? Your integrity? Because I was your friend? No, Grant, it's because you got shut down. If Brooke was willing, you would have run off with her like that, and to hell with me. Am I right? Well, am I right?
Look, Ridge, why don't you...
You make me sick. You pack your things and get the hell out of here. I don't want to see your face around here, not now, not ever.
You're not really gonna fire me, are you?
You get the hell out of here.
That's
So
totally
help me
uncalled
God.
for, Ridge. And you don't cross me, pal. And you mark my words. One day you regret this. You understand?
You'll be sorry for this.
You thought that I would trade my son's happiness for money because you have no concept of what love is. Real love.
I don't need this, Stephanie.
That's always been the problem from the beginning. You've wanted Ridge, but you've never really loved him.
You're wrong. I do love him.
When have you ever sacrificed anything about yourself for him? When have you ever put his wants and his needs first? Certainly not when you hid the letter from Caroline. Or when you got yourself pregnant so you could trap him into a marriage. Or when you tried to pass off another man's child as his.
That was a lie.
No. The last 10 years have been nothing where you're concerned, but non-stop pain for him. And I am so happy to be able to say, finally, he's free of you.
Ridge will never be happy without me. And that's the truth. You just can't see it because you're so filled with hatred.
No, what you can't see is that there's no reason to be here. You're in here wheeling and dealing, trying to salvage this whole thing, and you just don't get it, do you? He's not going to take you back.
Ridge still loves me, Stephanie, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I didn't have to do anything about it. That's the wonderful thing. You did it all yourself. You did.
You're dreaming if you think that Ridge and Taylor will be happy together. She is just a substitute. He doesn't love her.
They were happy. They were happily married until you came into it. But you're out of the picture now. You're finished. It's over. It's over. And I can't tell you how happy and thrilled I am. Because finally, my family is going to regain some of its dignity. We're going to be able to go back and be what we were before you were ever here. You are a disgrace to the name Forrester. You know what you are? A parasite. Feeding.
You know, I don't need to stand here and listen to this.
No, you certainly don't. Please be my guest. Go ahead and leave. You don't belong here. You never have.